Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ashley and today we are doing a brand battle. So I have a combination of products from my favorite brands and we're going to see which brand comes out on top. So I will first be using on one side Innersense Quiet Calm Curl Control, and I will use that with the Innersense I Create Hold. And then on the other side of my head, I will use the Curlsmith Hold Me Softly Style Balm, along with the Curlsmith Curl Defining Styling Souffle. So I'm not going to tell you which side I have each brand on just yet. You'll see in just a few seconds once I start applying them. But basically, I have used Curlsmith, these two products together, very frequently, and I love them together. And I have never used the Innersense I Create Hold. I do love this brand, but I have never used this product or these two products together. I've only used the Quiet Calm Curl Control on its own. So I wanted to see how these two work together, what kind of results I would get, and then how it compares to Curlsmith. So I wanted to give you all a side-by-side of that. So you could see these two products together with one of my favorite product combinations. So we'll go ahead and get started with that. Along the way, I'll talk you through the ingredients and other things that I found to be different between the two combinations. And we'll just have a lot of fun along the way. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started with the battle. Okay, so I just got out of the shower. My hair is soaking wet. I did use Innersense products to shampoo, condition, and deep condition my hair, which I typically use with both Curlsmith and Innersense. So we're keeping it consistent there. I usually get best results with Curlsmith when I'm using the Innersense shampoo and conditioner, and then the same with Innersense. So we're all good there. I parted my hair down the middle, so I'm going to put Innersense on this side and Curlsmith on the right side. And we'll go ahead and get started with the curl creams first. So I'm going to start with the Innersense Quiet Calm Curl Control. Hopefully you can see that there. And I haven't used this product in a while, especially for my wash and goes. Definitely very creamy. Both of the curl creams that I'm using today are lightweight, so it feels really good and hydrating. This does have shea butter in it, so that helps to define and moisturize the curls, which is really good. It also has like orange flower oil in it, which helps to define the curls. This does rank 0 on Think Dirty, so that means that it is completely clean, very clean product, no toxins in it. And I just love that about this brand. So I'm just smoothing it in, tried to grab a smaller section here. I'm gonna apply a little bit more to this. This does say that it is for all curl types, and you can actually use this if you're straightening your hair too. I did not know that. So this may be something I use with my wave formers one day too. Okay, so that's quite a bit there. It's making that squishy sound. So just go up to the next section. There we go. So they do also have this, I forget what it's called. It's like a texturizer whipped cream or something like that that I really, really love and used to buy all the time. And I have a video that shows this curl cream and that texturizer cream, which I'll put on the screen here if you want to see those compared together. But I think I got really good results with both of these. I just have never used this one with their gel before. I actually have never used their gel before at all. So I'm really excited to see how that works. And the gel is called I Create Hold. I haven't done one of these product battles in a long time. And I just love doing these because you can really tell the difference in the curls and how your hair will look with one product versus the other. And I end up looking crazy because one side of my head looks different than the other, but you can learn a lot from these, so I like doing them. And I think we're down to our last section now. In the back, yep. Ooh, it's really wet. I'm getting water everywhere. Starting to feel really saturated. All right, I think we're good here. Just gonna smooth it through to make sure everything has product on it. And there we go. All right, now it's time to apply the Curlsmith. But I do want to say before I apply it that my hair feels really, really soft and moisturized right now. It feels really good. So we're looking good on this side so far. So now I'm going to go in with the Curlsmith Hold Me Softly Style Balm. And again, this is their curl cream. So see how this one feels. Also very creamy. This one feels a little thicker than the Innersense, but definitely still feels very moisturizing and feels really good too. We should compare the smells too, so I'll do that after I apply this. I just want to make sure that this side of my hair doesn't get too dry while I'm doing this. And I kind of should have done the sections too on the side. I don't know, I'm just so used to grabbing that and throwing it in. I use this all the time, so. Can tell it definitely does look heavier in my hair too as I'm applying it. It feels heavier as well, but it feels really good. And this one has coconut oil in it, so that helps to moisturize. It has avocado oil in it, which helps to prevent breakage. One of the things that I didn't mention for Quiet Calm Curl Control by Innersense is that one has rice bran oil and oat kernel in it. So that helps to moisturize and strengthen hair also. So these all have really good ingredients in it. The Curlsmith does not rank at 0 and Think Dirty. It actually does rank at an 8, but that is because of the fragrance. They don't disclose what they put in their fragrance, so it automatically ranks it as an 8. But if you factor that out, it would probably rank at like a 3, I would say. So still really good ingredient-wise, but Innersense does win there. All right, so this is what my hair looks like with the Curlsmith in it. Definitely feels heavier. Feels very, very moisturized. Both feel really good. I think I'm going to get more volume on the Innersense side, so we'll just have to see. All right, and then the smell. Yes, let's do the smell. So Innersense, very orangey smell. Smells really good. And Curlsmith, it smells like, kind of smells floral, I think. Both smell really good and very kind of fruity floral smell. So they both smell good. Now we'll go ahead and do the gels. So I'll start with Innersense again. This is the Innersense I Create Hold. And again, I'll start with the sections. And this says to do 1 to 2 pumps. So make sure this is open. Sorry if you can hear that siren. siren. It just like, we always have sirens going by, so it's really hard to pick a time where you don't hear that. All right, so I should have put that on camera, but I will show you all that in a second. It feels very smooth, like it will have a nice slip to it, which it does. It actually feels kind of a little sticky too, but definitely heavier than I expected from an Innersense product because all their stuff is pretty light. So I am surprised. And this does have honey in it, so that may be why it has that sticky feel, but I like it. I've never used this before, so again, just letting you know that we are gonna see these results together for the first time, but I'm liking it. You get good definition. Look at that curl down there. It's looking really good. So this actually does have aloe gel, so that helps to strengthen the hair. Honey helps to moisturize it, and then it has a bunch of antioxidants in it as well. And then just like their other product, and actually all of their products, this one also ranks 0 on Think Dirty. So again, this is 2 pumps here. You can see it's kind of sliding down my hand very slowly. Kind of thick there. Definitely not the texture I was expecting at all. It feels very different than the Curlsmith Curl Defining Styling Souffle, which I will be using today. Probably could have put that in a larger section because that was quite a bit. This feels really good. So for the gel, I usually just like smooth it in and then rake it through because that helps to get definition. And then like if you want to really define your curls, you can scrunch it up. If you want to keep it more elongated, then you just rake it down and leave it. But that's all I do there, and that's what I do for all of my gels that I apply. I'm gonna do a little bit larger of a section this time. I'm gonna do the 2 pumps still. Where's that section? Ooh, too much, way too much. Okay, there we go. This feels like it's really gonna have good hold too. Like, I don't think I've ever used a gel that feels this way. All right, and then the last section here, it's a little smaller, so I'm only going to do 1.5 pumps. Yeah, a little goes a long way with this. So like that 1.5 pump, or even the 2 pumps, it gives you a lot of product. So that is really all you need for these sections. All right, it feels really good. Let me know what you think. So I'm going to keep it more in the elongated form. I'm not going to scrunch it, not until it dries, and we'll see like how much cast it gives me as well. And now we can go on to the Curlsmith. So I'm going to use the Curlsmith Curl Defining Styling Souffle. And we'll show you the texture of this one if I can get it open. All right, so I'm going to use about this much per section. This one is more jelly-like, I guess I would say. It's not as sticky. It's a little, I think, lighter as well, but it feels moisturizing and it feels really good as well. So we'll do a small section here. This one feels really smooth going in, so it's less of that sticky feel. And in this product, the gel they use is flaxseed gel. So this one, again, you get that nice elongated look. You can get a good wet look with this product. And a little goes a long way for this one too. So you do not want to put too much of this product in your hair because it will just weigh your hair down way too much, and you will be extremely crunchy, which you can scrunch out, but it's usually best just to not overdo it with this product. And again, doing the same thing where I'm just really making sure everything has the product in it and then raking through. I'm gonna say this definitely feels on this side. It does feel a little more moisturized, I think. I don't know, it just has a very like soft, which they both feel soft. I don't know, it's something about it. It feels more like a creamy feel. Like I put more of a cream on this side, I guess I would say. I don't know if I'm making sense right now, but if you use the product, you will definitely know what I'm talking about. When you're applying it, it doesn't feel sticky at all. It feels more like creamy and has really good slip. All right, and then the last section here. So in addition to the flaxseed, this also has rosemary, which gives you shine. It's also an antioxidant, and then it also has aloe vera in it, which helps with strength. So again, really good ingredients for both of these products as well. This one also ranks at an 8 because of fragrance. So same thing here. Once you factor that out, it will probably be like a 3. So Innersense wins on the toxicity side, but both have really good ingredients in it. So, all right, we are done now. So this is the Curlsmith side. Clumped very well, feels very moisturized, a little heavier. But definition is looking amazing and it looks really good. Definition is looking really good on this side also. Definitely feels moisturized as well. So we'll just have to see, because now I'm feeling like, I don't know, it feels like I might have more volume on this side now just because of how plump the curls look, and these look a little bit less plump, if that makes sense. But definitely clumped well on both sides. Looks like I'll get good frizz control. So we will just let this dry for about 2 hours, maybe 3, and then I will be back. Okay, so both sides are dry now, and there are definitely some key differences here between the two brands. So on the Curlsmith side, I definitely got much larger curls, and it's also a little shinier as well, and it definitely clumped together a lot better or more. I don't know if, it just depends on what you like. On the Innersense side, the curls are a lot smaller. I got a lot more volume, and there's just not as much shine there. But I do definitely like both sides. It just depends on like your preference and what you're going for. And both do feel really good too. Both have a really good cast on it. More cast on the Curlsmith side, so my hair is definitely a lot crunchier and harder. And that's probably why I got more volume on the Innersense side. So I am going to go ahead and scrunch that cast out to see what my hair looks like. And normally, I would not scrunch it out on day 1. I would let it remain with the cast on it, go to sleep, and then the next day, usually that cast comes out a little bit. But if I do want to loosen it up on day 2, then I would use some oil like I'm going to do today. Just going to use the jojoba oil and scrunch that out. So just want to take a little bit here. get it all over my hands so I'm not creating any frizz, and scrunch the hair up. This is going to give it more volume, make it softer, flowier. If you want to keep your curls with a wet look and keep it elongated, then you do not want to scrunch it out. But I want to show you all what it looks like. All right, I'm going to add a little bit more to do the other side. Every time I snap it open, it gets oil everywhere. And we're really going to have to do some scrunching on this side because, like I said, this is crunchy. And I think we are good there. And I normally don't part my hair in the middle, so I know the style looks a little weird, but we're just trying to look at the volume and definition that we got here. And I would love to hear your thoughts too on which side you all like. I'll also pop on in a couple of days to show you all what it looks like and how long each side lasts also, because over time your hair does change, especially when you're using gel. That cast breaks more and more and you get more and more volume over time, so my hair could look totally different in a couple of days. All right, so this is my hair now. So again, this is the Innersense side. Another thing I noticed is that I got a lot of volume at the bottom here and a lot of definition at the bottom and less definition at the top on this side. Whereas on this side, it's like consistent definition all the way through. And I'll just put my hand behind here so you can see it, because I know the black shirt probably doesn't allow you to really see much down here. Okay, so here we are on day 3, and I have to say that both sides do look really good for it to be day 3 hair. And I did get a little bit of frizz on both sides. I think a little bit more frizz on the Curlsmith side. It may look a little different on camera, but when I look in the mirror, the Curlsmith side does have a bit more of that halo frizz to it than the Curlsmith side, but it also does have a little bit more of that spiraled curl and a little shinier still as well. On the Innersense side, I got more volume. It feels like more lightweight and again, a little less frizz, but I do think both sides look really, really good. And it has been so hard to determine which one I like better, but I just wanted to show you all both sides on day 3 so you can determine which one you like better. They both have really good hold, so just want to give you a quick close up here so you can see that amazing definition on both sides. This is the Curlsmith side. And both sides are really soft too, so definitely wanted to point that out because a lot of gels will dry your hair out, but both sides feel really, really good. So I will leave it up to you all to determine which side you all like. Please let me know again in the comments now that you've seen day 3 hair, which one you like more, or if you've tried either of these products together. And I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more videos like these. And as always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.